Hi, how are you going everyone? I'm good. Well, this is my first YouTube show today. I'm going to show you how to do some art. So, I've got a canvas here. There's nothing on it. And I'm using a pencil as well. What I'm going to be doing first is drawing a picture of something I like, which I like bears. Bears is my favourite. But you can do any drawings you like. So here I go. Just drawing the eyes first. Okay. I'm actually going to make some glasses for this bear. Then I'm going to do its nose. And then its face. And mouth. So far, it's like that. Then I'm going to draw a circle with some ears. So, like that. I'll just won't be a second. Sorry, just had to turn the aircon off. My book just fell on the floor. Okay, so first things first is some arms. And a stomach. And feet. So see that? That's the bear right there. Now I'm going to do some paws. And you can like add anything on it. So nose. Love heart for the stomach. And I'm going to draw some more things. So then I'm going to draw a sun, just a line, and then 2 more lines. And it's always good to have a rubber near you as well, in case you make mistakes, which I'm going to find. Anyway, we'll find that in a minute. So yeah, then I'm going to draw a sun, and I'm going to do some grass, and so forth. So yes, in my pencil case, I have a lot of things. I'm just going to get that out, and I'm going to get a rubber out. Oh, there we are. See, a rubber's good and handy, just in case you want to rub out the mistakes you do, which sometimes I make mistakes sometimes. I guess everyone does. And we'll just do some grass. So normally you can use a ruler to make the straight line for the grass, which you can use that, or you can just draw some grass like very mountains, like I'm doing now with the pencil, and then you just paint it green, so you've got hills instead of a green grass, so you've got like a mountain kind of thing effect. So that could be like a mountain, and then there's a bear, and then I can just draw a tree and all kinds of things, which I'm going to be drawing a tree over here near the sun. So the tree is a big long tree trunk, and then I'm just going to put a line. So I do it normally with my trees, and to make it into a tree you put lots of effects, which I'll show you in a minute. Then green trees, so you just do a brushable effect, which you can use paints as well, but I'm just drawing first because it's better to draw your project you're doing for art than just painting it, because sometimes you make mistakes and you want it to be the way you did it, kind of thing. So if you can tell, I'm just doing the tree like that. And then over down the bottom, sometimes you can add like flowers, anything you like. So there's my tree. And then over here, I'm going to have some nice clouds for the picture. Just a few clouds up the top. And I'm going to paint them white to go with the effect. And it's going to look really good when it's finished, I'm telling you now. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is, first thing is first, is get some paints. I'm going to start painting some of the stuff now, because I've drawn some of the stuff I'm using. I'm going to be using some yellow paints. These paints are really good, and my sister-in-law bought these paints for me, so they're really nice and yellowy. And I'm going to grab a brush, which I've got some brushes down here. These brushes are really good too. They've got like the nice bristles. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of paper. You can use paper for your paints sometimes if you don't want to wreck the rinse the things off. So you can use a bit of paper, which I am now just using a piece of paper, and I'm going to use my brush, and I'm going to paint the yellow sun. So, just move that. This is very, wait a minute. Okay, alright. So I'm just going to paint it straight across, right up the top. So sun's been painted yellow, and you wait for the paint to dry, and then you can rub it off the pencil marks, or you can just leave it. Normally I leave it, and then I put like a nice beautiful black on the line, and it looks really good. Then we get some more yellow for the lines, and then push them back up like I'm doing now. And then paint the lines. So, yeah. Done. So the sun's been painted yellow. Then I grab another paint colour for the tree trunk, which there is a lot of paints you can grab for the tree trunk. So I'm going to do that. I've got lots of different kinds of paints actually. I've got some nice blue, which I'm going to use it for the clouds. And see. And I've got some other colours as well. I've got some, yeah. So what I'm going to use for the tree trunk is brown. It's a dark red. You can make trees red if you want, the branches. I'm going to give it a go and see how it goes. Looks a nice colour for the trees. And just wipe my brush off with the yellow paint. You can use a piece of paper to wipe the tip off the colour to do a different colour, which I'm doing. And now I'm painting the tree brush. So just painting the tree. Just the branch. And sometimes it's good to add more colour to make it darker. So that's done. Then we just wipe the brush again and use a piece of paper or whatever. Now that's done. Now I need to do the leaves. So I've got a nice that's a black, but we don't need black. I've got a blue. Actually, that's a purple. I need a green for the tree. Let's just see. Oh, I've got some green here, and I've got some crayon. Crayon is good too. You can use crayon for your art, which I am going to use crayon for my art. And then I'm going to add some more colour for the tree detail. So, more colour. So I'm going to add yellow, there's an orange, there's a brown, there's a green. We're going to use a green pastel colour. Just pop some on the thing. And then we get a different brush. Well, that's not what we wanted. So, yeah. Now we colour in the tree. Still colouring the tree branch. The green leaves, I'm colouring that in now. You can make the trees like a really good shade of colour, which I pulled the tree out a bit, pulled it in, you'll see it when it's finished. It might not be today because I've got to let it dry, but you will see the effect, and I'll show you that tomorrow on my next channel. On my next art channel, I'll show you the finished product. But I probably will be able to show you some of it now because some of it might be dried, but we'll just see. Now I'm doing the mountains in a green colour as well. I'm using the same colour paint, and I'm doing the mountains. So I'm going to be painting it a green colour again, like the same colour as the tree leaves. So I'm just going to do that now for you. It's always good to get really a lot of brushes. You need a lot of brushes if you're going to do some art, because you need a different kind of brushes to paint to make the art good, or whatever you want to. Yeah. So I'm just painting the mountains green. It takes a while to finish painting the mountains because there's a lot of mountains to paint, but it is working. So I'm just going to show you. There we go. Just painting the trees. Might need more paint. I'm running out again. Yes, more paint is more paint for the trees. And your hands get dirty. It's a very messy job. So I just get more paint. So I'm just painting the trees again. I mean the mountains, sorry, the mountains, not the trees. And you can, I'm just using the tip of the brush, and I'm making like a little effect in the mountains. So So just painting the mountains again still. And I'm using the tip of the brush again. And I'm just doing a nice beautiful mountain effect with art, which a lot of people do. I'll just show you what I've just did. So there's the tree, there's the sun, and there's the mountain that I've already painted. And I'm going to do that same colour on every single mountain. So, yes, so I'll grab some more green paint, which I'm not going to finish it all today because I'm kind of wasting time. So if I don't finish it all today, I'll definitely do another channel tomorrow and finish it with you guys tomorrow. So I'm going to show you how to paint some clouds now. Well, we're going to use some nice blue paint. So I'm just going to open that and squeezes a bit. Careful when it squeezes, it goes everywhere. So I'm just using that blue paint, and I'm going to be using the same brush I used for the trees. By wiping the brush excess off and grabbing the blue paint and doing your job. So we're going to paint the clouds a nice beautiful blue colour. So I've just done that. Just going to do the next cloud. And then the next cloud. I've only got 3 clouds I'm doing, so for this one. Okay, got to let that dry. So I'll show you the clouds. They've still got to dry, but there's the clouds up the top in that nice blue colour. And what I'm going to do is, I've got to finish painting the mountain, I'm going to paint the bear, but I will do all that tomorrow because, yeah, I'm running out of time. Sorry about that, guys. But I'll be finishing my art show tomorrow, the art show I'm doing now, and you'll see the end of it tomorrow. And I'll show you some different ways, how you can do a bear, more colour into the painting, and so forth. And we'll be using different kinds of paints, and it'll be fantastic tomorrow. So if you like my show, please give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.